More than 40 MPs, including several former Conservative ministers, have written to Rishi Sunak, urging him to provide extra funding for local councils in England in order to prevent major cuts to services from April. Our political correspondent Hannah Miller reports.
Trying to keep upright.
Arthur's heading home from a trip to the clinic on a door-to-door minibus for people who don't have a car or bus service they can use. How are you doing?
OK, I've got a clean bill of health today for my legs.
But this is one of the services due to lose its funding under plans announced by Hampshire County Council, which says it needs to make tough decisions to cut costs by £132 million by April next year.
I'm terrified that it's going to be cut, you know. I found it and it's just so good, it's brilliant. I mean, 2 steps down, right outside my door, you know. It's just amazing. And I've been struggling.
Without council subsidies, the charity behind the scheme says it will have to run fewer services.
These aren't commercial services, these are services helping vulnerable people to do things which otherwise they'd find really difficult and just not be able to afford to do themselves. If older people's mental health is worsened, if their physical health is worsened by not being able to get out and about, we're storing up problems for our overstretched NHS and social care. If children and young people can't access employment and training, we're storing up, again, young people's mental health problems and physical health problems. So we're not solving a problem, we're creating more with short-term views on saving funds.
Today, more than 40 Conservative MPs have written to the Prime Minister saying they're disappointed that extra money for councils hasn't been announced in recent months. They say they're exceptionally concerned that people will be hit by both service reductions and higher council tax. Unless more cash is announced, they suggest they can't guarantee to support the government when council funding is voted on in Parliament next month. Here it also means cutting all funding for homelessness support services, which the council itself admits could lead to the closure of some supported accommodation and a possible increase in homelessness.
We provide the psychotherapy, the counselling, tenancy training, cookery, you name it, we do it. So, I mean, hopefully the work we do is longer term.
The government says that the funding package it's announced for councils amounts to a real terms increase, adding that it's ready to talk to any that are concerned about their finances. But councils and MPs warn the strain on them is mounting like never before, and they want the government to feel the pressure as well. Hannah Miller, BBC News.